This is how a dead man feels.
Hi and welcome to this video about the new Ninja Must character. Yeah, no, not Morven. Morven have a quite new cool skin, but no. The new character is Chrism/Suga for the second anniversary, and this time I have the opportunity to show you how Suga will work exactly on our server. Every Ninja Must character brings the same things. A new visual effect, new mechanics, new RELICS, and obviously, new strength. Suga is not gonna change this, especially for the second anniversary. This one have a lot of secrets to show you. Not all of you want the detailed description of everything present in his talent tree and perks, so first I will show you an overview. First of all, this update won't only bring Suga. There will be some new features, like new side story, new skin, and probably some event with rewards. When this video will come out, we should have all access to what's coming up next, so don't hesitate to ask me if you don't understand the global announcement. This video will mostly focus on Suga itself. So, the first important thing for Ninja is his Jutsu. Here it is, at full power. If you want to see it progress through the leveling, don't hesitate to go to the next part of this video. Suga has three phases. A start phase that actually do a lot of damage, then a steal phase that can be paused to wait for a better opportunity, like Starlight Flash Paper. After that there is an ending phase, a final slash that will deal some final AV damage. What you have to keep in mind is that Suga actually have more damage than all other characters when it comes to his ninjutsu. Only by that he will change everything for the second anniversary. If you don't trust me, well, go to the second part of this video, I'm trying to explain it. But if you trust me, well, let's keep going and take a look at all his mechanics. First of all, he have boost against Beast. He is the first character with that, and he have a lot of bonus. This bonus are even shared with the team through the super skills, and in the end, it make him very special compared to the other ninja. Second, he have bonuses when he is in low life mode. Some heavy bonus actually. This bonus can be improved by the perks and is also actionable by an active skill, and if the active skill is used while being in low life, he have even more damage. Third point, with his perks, Suga can actually use this active skill to trigger multiple shuriken. These shuriken are collected before and the perks upgrade this drastically. Fourth particularity, he is the first ninja that actually decreases his ripple cooldown by itself. Even his RELICS actually upgrade this. Finally, talking about RELICS, they seems to complete the character strength by adding some specific effects that completely suit the character and bring one of the most powerful set effects ever made to a ninja set. So, I'm over with all those features. The only downside I found to Suga today is that his jutsu can't hit behind him, which is largely compensated by the possible pause and a lot of reliable features. So, now your question might be, should you go for the Chrism/Suga? Well, if you already have a strong ninja like Morven, Starlight Flash Paper or Itsu, maybe you can try to wait a bit more, but be sure that every upgraded new Suga will have a large advantage on you. In the end, it depends on the budget you have, so don't do any mistake, but be aware of what's actually coming to be your opponent. Overall, I wanted to be sure that Suga is really as strong as he looks. So I tried to prove it through his leveling progression. That's what is coming up next. A full description of everything about him, and I hope some of you will appreciate it. It took time to make this complete analysis, and I'm still afraid I've made any mistake on what's coming up next. So, please go meet my past self, and in this second part, tell me if I have missed anything important about Suga. War back done, we're going back to the Chrism/Suga level 1. Nothing upgrade, everything to discover. I've actually recorded this first because, yeah, I can't do a real rollback, you know. So I will really discover everything I just said to you, but with more detailed information. I will try to go step by step and show you every upgrade you will get during the process of leveling. So, the basic information I will take a look first will be the basic statistic. I will keep the track of this upgrade. What I can understand from now is that he have a really strong starting attack. 590 is quite high. Not that much HP, but if I understand right, he want to be low life and but not that strong HP recovery. You don't really want to regenerate that fast if you want to keep being low life. A regular score bonus, but I don't think everyone wants to play Suga in the race mode. Actually, what interests me first is to know what happens if I put Suga in my team, so I will take a look at these three. We already know that I'll full level up like every other new character. He have a basic attack bonus of 120, which upgrades progressively through the tree. And he'll have a bonus quite comparable to the original Suga, because he also needs to be low life under the half HP bar. And this brings also the same bonus, but this time not against the Oni, but against the Beast. What I keep from this is that this Suga, is actually the first one to have bonus against Beast and not against everything else. Next step should be to take a look at the perks of the Chrism/Suga, but actually not all of you will get all the fragments required directly. So the first thing you will upgrade will be the talent tree. Let's more focus on that first. Just to mention it, I have the full wind element ninja tree upgrade, which means I have some bonuses that you might not have directly. One of the bonus will be the wind element attack upgrade with a total of 90. I need to take care of this when I will do some math about the statistic of this character. Also, yeah, really nothing is upgraded right now, so let's take a look. First, you have two weapons, like all SSR character, and a triple jump, like the previous Suga. Nothing impressive for now, and a quite complex ninjutsu. Let's take a look at how it's written. First of all, there is three phases. A phase with 3 wide range sweeps. Okay, 3 slash, cool. Then the power of the 1000 blade, like some feather, if I understand right, that attack in the front. Okay, so like the slash, everything is the front for now. Okay, so like the slash, everything is the front for now. And after 1.5 seconds, the second phase will increase his attack range and its damage. Okay, so it's just something that I need to wait. I wonder why it's like this, but let's see what's next. And the third part is just a final slash that will deal my final damage, I guess. Nothing weird. Overall, I hit the wall in front, so I can't hit behind. Interesting. The last part of this description mentioned something weird. I think it just meant that, like the Starlight Flash Paper, I can pause my jutsu, and if I do it too much, it releases the final phase. Okay. I think it's a good jutsu for now, but the upcoming leveling will show it to us. So, just a little break. I have set up 2 Feather of Wind of my character, level max, and which lead me to 3271 of attack. For level 1 is pretty strong, but well. The Master Mystic will add up 150 to my attack for the ninjutsu only, and I have, don't forget it, 90 bonus of wind attack, and my jutsu is full of wind. Let's go slowly to see how much damage I will make. Obviously we will not count this because I will just remove the shuriken damage. Let's count together how many shuriken I will get. First of all, I have my 3 slash, which is more than 2 times my attack damage. Then this phase, we can clearly see that the damage increase after 1.5 seconds. On all the numbers, there is 2 numbers, a small one and a bigger one, like 5 times bigger than the small one, and the final slash with 2 kind of hits, apparently 2 hits that is 2 times stronger than the first hits. I mean, how many shurikens there was? There were 3. 3 shurikens that I need to remove from my total attempt damage to get my ninjutsu damage. This number is important because if I doesn't get it, I can't understand how strong my Suga will get. It's a way to compare the different characters all together. So, in terms of math, and yeah, I will lose some of you on that part because there is mathematics, just keep the last number if you doesn't want to get into the math, but for those that wonder how I get this number, here it is. I need to remove 3 shuriken. Each shuriken made 10 times 3042 damage. I go to 10,260. If I remove the number to my total attempt damage, I got my ninjutsu damage. 103,048 damage did to the boss, only with the jutsu. It's a lot if you think about it for level 1, but understandable because my attack was already high because of my feather. It was 3,511. So it means that if I got some relics, I will do more damage, so this number doesn't represent that much. I just divide my effective attack to this number, and I got a ratio. This ratio is actually 29.35, which means that per 1 attack, I'll deal 29.35 damage to a boss. In other words, if my character have 1000 attack, I'll do 29,350 damage to a boss. It's not that hard if you think about it, but, well, this ratio will be shared at every step of my leveling process, so you can understand how much my Suga will get stronger. Okay, so I didn't explain the last part of his jutsu. It's quite important, but just like Pepper, in the phase 2 of the jutsu, I can just break it and don't lose my jutsu while the boss is doing all his step or while my enemy is launching some cards. I can go back to doing my jutsu, wait, pause it again. As you can see, when I've waited, the jutsu waited 1.5 seconds to go up to the second phase, being stronger. And if I wait like 30 seconds, my final jutsu is triggered. So, go back to the talent tree. Let's go a bit up. I can add some node right now. I can go up to the level 40. I will add 40 attack. Okay. I will add 10% of damage on the first part of the jutsu. Okay. I will add 8% of damage of the second part. Okay. And I will add some bonus score, nothing really interesting right now. It's okay. I will just do the leveling up. Yay! Level 40. The level 30 is not that interesting anyway. So I got a lot more damage right now on my basic statistic. And yeah, a new ratio. This ratio I've increased. Obviously, because my jutsu damage was specifically increased by my nodes. Those nodes have done an impact of my ninjutsu power. Okay? So this number will keep going up through my leveling process. Let's keep going, now that we know how much I progress. So, the level 50 will get me a bonus of score from my skin. Okay, I got some skin, so it will have an impact, but not on my damage. I add up 50 new damage, okay. I add some damage only if I have a weird element weapon in my slot. Okay, let's take it to consideration because I got a weird element weapon. And then I will add... Oh, okay, so some damage, but only against some beast boss. First time I got this, why not? And a new upgrade. This time, the last part of my jutsu. Okay, I need to process the leveling up. Let's go to the level 50. And let's test that. My ratio go up a little bit for this leveling up, and my beast damage increase my damage against beast. Of course I will do more damage to beast even with my jutsu, but it doesn't change my ratio, it only changes how stronger I am against beast. It's important to keep in mind that a ratio isn't here to represent the total damage, so that's why I keep the total damage differently than the ratio. Let's keep going. So, level 60. Good. This time 60 more attack, like it's first. 15 more HP, why not? A big nod. Oh, I add one new slash to my jutsu at the first step. It's quite a lot, important to know. And I add a new damage to it, 10%. And the second and the third also got some boost. Okay, so this time I think my ratio will go up a lot. Let's first do the leveling up. And let's see. Okay, start to get serious right now. My Suga is becoming stronger and is not gonna stop. The level 70. For the level 70 I will earn some score. Nothing that strong actually, only 10%. And okay, something really new this time. When I'm low HP, under 30%, my attack will go up to 280, which is a lot, and also my willpower cooldown will speed with plus 2%, which means my willpower cooldown will be shorter. Okay, and I'm starting to spend some awakening stun too. Good. Let's take this into consideration. This doesn't change actually my ninjutsu effectiveness, but my ninjutsu will do more damage. Okay, and also my weapon spin increase. Let's not forget about that. Oh, another node with a lot of thing widen. Let's read this. It's accumulating some power over time. Once the power of Crimson Slash is obtained, it can be manually activated and Suga will directly enter in Crimson Knight state for 50 seconds. While the Crimson Knight state is manually activated, if Suga HP is below 30%, he will enter the Crimson Knight extreme state and gain extra 200 attack. Okay, this looks like a mechanic I need to state out. So I can unlock it freely. Interesting fact. This will be tested and will need to be covered. And don't forget to add it to my ratio, but it doesn't really impact my ninjutsu damage. Okay, a new node about damage against Beast Boss. Don't forget about that. Then some more damage for my jutsu. So my ratio will increase. Okay. Also for the second part. Cool. That's quite an improvement for the level 70. I will go right for it. And don't forget an important part. The level 70 is also an awakening part. I will do with the awakening. Okay, good, it's done. So, I have a new boost. This new boost triggers when I'm under 30% of my HP. It provides me some attack and some weapon spin recovery boosts. And I can get the same boost by activating a button after a certain time, just like Mervyn do. And it doesn't change anything from being at under 30% of HP. But if I do both together, I got another bonus boost that increases my attack too. I've small increased my ratio with this awakening, but what increased really is my total potential damage, which is now wider and require me to play with more difficulty by playing low life, of course, and also play against beast in majority to be stronger. Let's go to the next leveling up, to the level 80. This time I got to unlock something new, an avatar, apparently, and also something that will help me increase my power of Prism Slash. We will see directly how much I can increase it from Shuriken. I think it's not that much, but maybe I'm wrong. I can increase my score. I can increase my damage if I equip a wind element weapon, which everyone do. 60 this time. And again, upgrade of the different part of the jutsu. The first part, the second part, and the last part. Overall, this led me to a new ratio. We're getting a quite good ratio right now, but we are not at the end of this leveling up, so let's keep going. Next, we have the level 90, which starts from a score boost. The thing that all we don't care, but interesting anyway. 10% again. And then a new node. This time, the second jutsu files have an advance time of 0.5 seconds. You know the things that started after 1.5 seconds in the very beginning? Here? Now start after 1 second only. Okay, next. A boost against Beast Boss. Cool. And, oh, let me read this. A boost for the second part of the jutsu. 8%. And again 8%. So I'm winning a lot of damage of my second part, which is the one that keep going a lot of time, so it's better. Let's don't forget to just do the leveling up. Yeah, here we go. So, new ratio, new maximum damage, let's keep going. This time there is a new node, at first at the level 100. The node of the ninjutsu advancement for the Prism Feather Slash. The second part now have more and more damage after its time activation of 1.5 seconds. This means that, and we already know about it from the previous level, the second part of your jutsu is really important now. Let's upgrade this, and to keep going. Oh, the power of Prism Slash have now an auto accumulation rate of 10%. What does it mean? It still means that I'm keeping gaining some damage through the power of the Prism Slash. Ah, yeah, the power of Prism Slash, if you forgot, is that part. You know, the thing that upgrade my talent of Prism Knight. So, I will go just faster to get more bonus attack. Speaking about bonus attack, I have this new boost when I'm below 30% of HP, or a new boost associated to the Crimson Knight. I have a lot of boost right now. So, more damage for my second part, more damage for my third part this time, and also more damage against Beast Boss. Oh, I'm starting to have a lot of damage against Beast Boss. Why not? Let's not forget to leveling up. And here we are, a new ratio. This time the ratio I've increased differently, but even if there is a lot of specific nodes, there is nothing new in the mechanics, just a different way of displaying my jutsu. A lot of more damage, just no more thing to do except full bursting. Let's go for the level 110. Okay. So, first we'll have a new increase of the Crimson Knight. Interesting. Then an increase while holding a weapon of wide element, like most of characters. Okay. Then I have something interesting. During the release of the duration of the ninjutsu Crimson Feather Slash, shuriken orbs can be attracted. Okay, it will give me some problem with my calculation because I will need to remove a lot more shuriken, but I will keep track on how effective this be. Okay, just to one part, upgrade by 10%. New boost against Oni. We're going up to 600 boost of Oni by looking at the end. It's the end. Okay, an auto accumulation rate of 10% again for the skills that trigger the Crimson Knight. Cool, why not? And finally, a small boost of 10% for the final slash of the jutsu. Actually, I think the ratio will go up drastically again. Let's finish with the leveling up. And the ratio this time is... Oh, there is less improvement than expected, but actually I have already beaten almost all Ninja Mazai character. So this means the next upgrade will make Suga the strongest ninja from Ninja Mazai. Last but not least, the level 120. Unlocking this will not provide that much bonus on my effective score. It's only 20%. I will get some more HP from my wind element weapon, and also some more attack. Actually, a total of 70. It's quite high. And finally, when collecting some shuriken orb, I will also get more bonus for my power of Crimson Slash talent. Let's finish with the leveling up. Here we are, the final ratio of this PERK 0 Suga. More than 48 of ratio. For each attack I got, I do 48 damage. It's a lot, way over other ninja, but we will see that later. For now, let's just mention that I didn't finish to improve him. I need to go for the perks. The first one is like all other, I will win 80 of attack because I use a wind element weapon. Okay. I will win a new relic. Doesn't matter, actually didn't put any relic yet. This will come later. New boost. Again. Beast. This needs to be added, actually, to the final damage. So, well, I add it. And then we start to get new mechanics. This new mechanic actually doesn't impact our jutsu ratio, but will impact our gameplay, because my activation power, the power of Crimson Slash, now have an accumulate of Shuriken energy, which go up to 5 energy, so 5 Shuriken, and when I click on my power button that will activate my Crimson Knight state, I will also release some number of Shuriken attacked to the boss. The new mechanics require me to collect 5 Shuriken at maximum. It doesn't show me how much I have collected, it's an invisible stat. And after that, if I use my skills, I can release 5 Shuriken, 1 per energy, that will deal some kind of damage. But it's not that much for a PERK 4. Maybe the PERK 5 will be better. So, let's read this. Now my Crimson Knight skill require only me to be at under 50% of HP and not 30%, which is a lot, to be honest. Less risk, more power. It also impacts the Crimson Knight Extreme, which is quite coherent. And also my Shuriken energy from the previous PERK 4 talent have double its maximum, which means I can go up to 10 Shuriken collected to release it. It starts to be stronger. It's also written that I start with full energy, which means that maybe I can trigger the 10 of them directly. And finally, the PERK 6. It will change my Jutsu ratio of my ninja. Actually, my second phase will get more damage. I will also directly advance to the limit. What does it mean is that my second phase doesn't require any new delay to be at the best part. For those who doesn't remember, it's in the talent tree. This thing doesn't mean anything after this PERK 6. But you still need to upgrade it to access to the other node. Also, there will be new additional Crimson Feather during this phase. I think the damage overall will be really impressive. Let's see the ratio during the gameplay.
You'll pay for what you've done.
Here we are, 52.25 of Jutsu ratio for this new Crimson Slash Suga. It's a lot. Here is the other ninja number in case you wonder, and be sure that I have checked with the full power for all of them, and it's really strong. Now you've seen the damage I've made. It's not that much or too much in the same time, because I only have this attack. I didn't have yet take a look at the RELICS. Let's try to increase our Suga's power. First of all, actually Suga have 3 relics, like most of the new characters. Here they are. We have the No Self Mirror, the Windshield Badge, and the Feather Light Ball. All of them have its own characteristics. Let's take an overview about all of them step by step. The first one is the Feather Light Ball, with a bonus of max HP and a bonus of attack, which is quite strong actually. And to the SS rank, we get more attack and more HP, and we can also see the set increase. Let's take a look at this set. When I have 2 relics of Suga, I will earn already 165 of attack at SS level. And if I go to the Crimson Knight state, I will have way more attack. 306 for the SS level. If you think about it, that's a lot. And I also add up a weapon cooldown reduction of 2.5%. if you accumulate this with the Thunder Dragon shit, I think you can really make the difference with that. And if we take a look at the upgrade preview, we will see that we will get a lot more damage from this relic. We go up to the maximum of 187. The full boost go up to 240 for the attack basically, and 425 added in the Chisholm Knight state. The Whipple skin cooldown recovery will increase too, but let's keep going with the second relic, the Windshield Badge. New attack, more than the first one, and this time an HP recovery decreased. You'll take this as a malus, and I take this as a bonus. Suga doesn't want to have more HP, or especially doesn't want to recover that much. He wants to stay low to have more damage. So here we are. If we go for the special version, SS, and we go at maximum level, we can get a boost of 225, but no change in the HP recovery. And the last one, the no self mirror. This time it will increase the starting energy of the power Prism Slash, the skills that I can activate to release some shuriken when I'm PERK 4, and also to get some boost when I enter in the Chisholm Knight state. I also get some ninjutsu attack, which is not low, it's actually even a bit high, not, well, depending on the situation, not the strongest relic about ninjutsu, but it's following what you want from Suga because he have a really strong jutsu. Each go up really fast when going to the SS version, and we increase also the starting power of the Prism Slash, as far as getting it directly with the PERK 3 of this relic, and also 474 damage to the ninjutsu. So I've made a final build, considering the Feather Light Ball not the strongest relic of this Suga. I've just used the Windshield Badge and the No Self Mirror at full power, and also use the Crystal Soul and the Courage Ring, because the boss I will test will be always over 50% of HP. I will get the maximum output damage for my jutsu, and only for my jutsu, but keep in mind that Suga is also strong with weapon, and also strong with actually shuriken. Yeah, the Master Mystic will keep in the inventory just to make the test way easier for me, otherwise I will need to increase my jutsu manually, and this will like corrupt the damage data. The attack shown in my account is not that high compared to the relic equipped, but already 5437 is already a lot. Let's test directly all of this setup. The goal of this attempt will be to do as much damage as possible and see what will be the result, even if I'm not totally in my full advantage. First of all, I will use directly my active competence after going down to less than 50% of my HP. As you can see, the start already made a lot of damage, more than 1/4 of my boss damage, more than every other test. On the final slash, put it under 50% of HP. I never have made this with any other character actually. The final damage of this, only continued jutsu, was more than 500,000. I haven't that much more detail to share right now. I don't know if he will have any custom weapon. For now I've tested with the feather. I assume he will have some. And also, if it's the case, it means that he is way more stronger than right now in this video. Also, don't forget to go to low HP with him to fight against Beast. Because actually the damage boost you got for both of these activities are really important. Even the skill itself doesn't bring that much damage compared to just being low life. Anyway, I'm over for now, and I hope you've enjoyed this video, that you found what you was looking for. And also, if you want to get some sources of the numbers I've made in this video, I've put the link below in the commentary. Please tell me what you think about this, and see you later.